Welcome to today's global news update. In a rapidly changing world, staying informed matters more than ever. As it is written in Matthew 24 verses 6 and 33 and Luke 21 verse 36. Stay informed, stay watchful, pray always, and be ready. Let's take a look at today's global news. Canada approves $4 billion natural gas pipeline expansion in British Columbia. Eurotool urges Poilievre to moderate policies to compete politically. Alberta Premier considers referendum options despite previous Euro vote. Provinces reconsider time changes as Alberta moves to eliminate them. IVF mix-up case, couple discovers baby mix-up and meets biological parents. Investigation reveals events leading to Air Canada LaGuardia crash. Young boy in Minnesota critically injured after saving brother from icy creek. Canadians continue to avoid travel to the United States, data shows. EU approves $106 billion loan package for Ukraine after Hungary reversal. The Canadian government has officially approved a $4 billion natural gas pipeline expansion in British Columbia, marking a significant step in the country's energy infrastructure development. The project aims to boost natural gas transportation capacity, support exports, and strengthen economic growth in the region. While proponents highlight job creation and energy security benefits, critics raise environmental concerns and potential impacts on local communities. The decision reflects Canada's ongoing balancing act between economic development and environmental responsibility. Eurotool has advised current Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre to shift toward more moderate political positions to improve electoral competitiveness. The comments come amid evolving political dynamics in Canada, where centrist policies are seen as key to appealing to a broader voter base. Analysts believe that strategic positioning could influence upcoming elections, especially against rising opponents. The discussion highlights ongoing debates within the Conservative Party regarding its direction and long-term strategy. The Alberta Premier has signaled openness to revisiting certain referendum initiatives despite earlier rejection by voters. The move suggests that the provincial government may explore alternative approaches or revised proposals to address key policy goals. Supporters argue that evolving circumstances justify reconsideration, while critics emphasize respecting democratic outcomes. The situation reflects ongoing political tensions in Alberta and broader discussions about governance and public engagement. Alberta's move to eliminate seasonal time changes has sparked discussions across Canada, with several provinces now evaluating similar measures. Advocates argue that ending daylight saving time could improve health, productivity, and daily routines. However, critics warn about potential disruptions to business coordination and cross-border activities. The debate reflects growing public interest in modernizing time policies and aligning them with current societal needs. A deeply emotional IVF mix-up case has come to light, where a couple gave birth to a child that was not biologically theirs due to a clinical error. The families involved have since connected, navigating complex emotional and legal challenges. Medical experts emphasize the rarity of such incidents but stress the importance of stricter safeguards in fertility treatments. The case raises broader ethical and procedural questions about reproductive technologies and patient trust. A newly released report has shed light on the critical moments leading up to the Air Canada crash at LaGuardia Airport. Investigators analyzed flight data, communication logs, and operational procedures to reconstruct the incident. Preliminary findings suggest a combination of human and technical factors may have contributed. Aviation authorities are expected to recommend safety improvements to prevent similar incidents in the future. A young boy in Minnesota is being hailed as a hero after risking his life to save his brother from an icy creek. The child is currently in critical condition as medical teams work to stabilize him. The incident has drawn widespread attention and admiration, highlighting both the bravery of the young boy and the dangers posed by freezing conditions. Authorities continue to urge caution near icy water bodies, especially during unpredictable weather. Recent statistics show that Canadians are continuing to limit travel to the United States, signaling a shift in travel behavior. Factors such as economic considerations, policy differences, and personal preferences are influencing decisions. Travel industry experts note that this trend could impact tourism revenues on both sides of the border. Governments and businesses may need to adapt strategies to address changing travel dynamics and restore cross-border movement. The European Union has finalized a substantial $106 billion loan package for Ukraine after Hungary reversed its earlier opposition. The funding is expected to support Ukraine's economy, reconstruction efforts, and ongoing stability amid geopolitical challenges. EU leaders emphasize unity and long-term commitment to Ukraine's recovery. Analysts view the decision as a significant step in maintaining regional stability and reinforcing international support structures.